Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Champions for Children 2022. And now, here's your host and auctioneer for the evening, Brian Crane.
Welcome, everybody. So nice to see everyone here. This is the first hybrid Champions for Children. So we have people online at home right now, and we have people here, as you all know, with us in the Evergreen Space Museum. All right, so this is brought to you by First Community Credit Union. And we're thrilled to see so many of you here joining us both online, as I said, and in this beautiful Evergreen Museum. I mean, where else can you say I'm standing on a stage in front of a Blackbird SR-71? I mean, this is a pretty incredible venue. So to kick off our event, I'd like to welcome one of our friends from First Community Credit Union to the stage. As our Keystone sponsor, they have led the way to make this entire night possible. So please welcome Esther Frank.
Thank you, everyone. It's so wonderful to see a room full of passionate supporters of a family place. Thank you. First Community Credit Union is excited to join you in eradicating child abuse and neglect across Yamhill County by supporting a family place. Whether you're here in this lovely space or logging in from across the country, we're so thankful that you're partnering with us tonight to support child abuse prevention during this time of great need. Our team at First Community Credit Union is thrilled that so many of you are joining us in, we would like to invite you to raise a glass to all who support the critical work of a family place. Please join me in a toast to celebrate this momentous evening and vital community program. Cheers.
All right, thank you so much, Esther. We appreciate you coming up here. Now, we have, let's see, I want to introduce to you, now, okay, here we go. I'm back on the program here. Thank you, ladies, and thank you again, thank you again for First Community Credit Union for making tonight's festivities possible. I now want to introduce to you two key individuals who work every day to make sure a family place has what it needs to serve the children and families of our community. Jordan Robinson and Don D. Walraven.
Thank you, Brian, and good evening. Thank you for everyone for joining us this evening. Like Brian said, I'm Jordan Robinson, the District Director for Lutheran Community Services Northwest here in Yamhill County. It's my honor in that role to oversee the Family Place program, as well as a spectrum of services that we offer to children and families in Yamhill County. I am privileged to serve with a team of dedicated clinicians, social workers, peers, advocates, and teaching staff who every day believe and support the goal of keeping children safe and families together. I am excited tonight that we are highlighting a family place. It is such a successful example of a community like you all banding together to care for its most vulnerable citizens. As such, I'd like to introduce Don D. Walraven, the Family Place Program Director. We're lucky to have Don D in such an integral role for our team and for our community.
Thank you, Jordan, and thank you all for joining us this evening. I'd like to extend my deep gratitude to our community's Champions for Children, who remind me every day that our community is not strong because of what we have. It is strong because of the way that we show up for each other in our times of need. I have the privilege of working alongside my staff that show up in a big way every day for all of our community's families who need and want our support. These families face big challenges, and they want to do the best for their children, which is demonstrated by the bravery they show when they reach out for assistance. The teachers, classroom aides, home visitors, and parent educators are able to do this work because of the community members like you who show up for our program. Thank you for your generous support.
We, of course, also need to thank the champions who sponsored this evening and made this all possible. Thanks again to support our Keystone sponsor, First Community Credit Union. Your investment in child abuse prevention will ensure that the future is brighter for hundreds of vulnerable children.
Thank you to our visionary sponsors, Springboard Group and Yamhill Community Care. Your continued support has not only made significant changes in the lives of our community's youngest members, but it also inspires us all to follow your generous lead.
Thank you to our Champions level sponsors, Bruce Waltz and Ann Stevenson, the Stoller Wine Group, and Highland Water.
Thank you to our contributing level sponsors, First Federal Savings and Loan, Providence Newburgh Medical Center, Edward Jones of Newburgh, Oregon State Credit Union, and Grammar Development.
And lastly, thank you to the amazing volunteers for the Champions event. Francisco, Lisa, Patty, Bruce, Sheila, and our staff member, Emily Garrick Stevenson, your hard work made it possible for us to gather, bid, and support this important mission to keep our community's most vulnerable children and families safe.
Finally, we'd like to take a moment to recognize the incredible community that supports this vital effort throughout the year. Thank you to a Family Place Leadership Council, staff, volunteers, sustainers, and everyone who contributes to supporting a Family Place's efforts in partnering with children and families in our community. This includes everyone who took the time to be here tonight, live and virtually.
Thank you from our entire team. Thank you for making the community a brighter place to live and raise a family. Cheers.
Thank you, Jordan and Dondi, for your hard work and your dedication to this important program. Next up to the stage, or joining us here on the video, is a woman familiar to many of us here in Yamhill County. Though she's no longer leading a family place, she is still a key leader in the Relief Nursery movement. Please welcome Kara Copeland, Executive Director of the Oregon Association of Relief Nurseries.
Thank you, Brian, and good evening. I'd like to begin by thanking each and every one of you for joining us in celebration of our community's most resilient families. This critical work would not be possible without your support. I'm speaking with you tonight because, like those who have been on stage before me this evening, I love this community. I've lived in Yamhill County for over 22 years, raised a family here, and called this wonderful place my home. I was also privileged to be on the team that started the very first Family Place classroom right down the street from where we are sitting tonight. In 2012, over 10 years ago, a group of us concerned citizens recognized significant community needs and began collaborating on how to prevent child abuse and neglect before it occurs. The committee imagined a place that would allow the opportunity to stabilize families, improve the quality of parent-child interactions, support positive child development, and stop child abuse and neglect in Yamhill County. The original Relief Nursery is in Eugene, Oregon, founded in 1976 as a private nonprofit child abuse and neglect prevention agency proven to strengthen high-risk families and keep young children safe. 39 Oregon communities currently utilize the Relief Nursery model, with 5 new sites in development. Relief Nurseries partner with families who are raising children ages birth through 5 to ensure each child gets the best start in life. Our evidence-based model is trauma-informed and strengths-based approach to building family and child resilience. Each family in Oregon Relief Nursery programs is working on self-identified goals to help them thrive, keeping their children safe and, most important, their families together. And thanks to your support, the program is working. Studies show that 95% of children do not experience maltreatment after enrolling in Relief Nursery. Thanks to your consistent support for the past 10 years, A Family Place has made monumental strides in partnering with courageous parents and caregivers. I have been able to witness firsthand how our community's wise investments in A Family Place have made an incredible difference in the lives of children and profoundly affected the face of our community. For the past 10 years, your support has allowed this team to serve Yamhill County's most vulnerable children and families with trauma-informed therapeutic classrooms, professional in-home family coaching, intensive parenting education, emergency respite care, mental health and basic needs services, and in the past 3 years have been like none other in recent history, haven't they? With pandemics, wildfires, recession, and inflation, just to name a few. But thanks to the generous citizens like you, A Family Place has met that need head on, pivoting to provide the way almost every service was provided to families to make sure that no family was left to cope in isolation, rallying to deliver over 10,000 meals to hungry parents and children, and distribute a record-breaking 200,000 diapers to families who were struggling simply to make ends meet. Your support allowed the A Family Place staff to connect with the most isolated families in our community and forge new bonds, building new safety nets parents could turn to in times of crisis. Your support allowed teachers, home visitors, and parent educators to do the work of reducing stress and serving as a lifeline for hundreds of previously isolated children and families. As classrooms host our valley's youngest citizens, your support allowed this program to not only survive, but expand to meet the increased need, allowing us not only to offer enhanced services, but build and open a brand new relief nursery in the West Valley and raise the funds for the second expansion in Newburgh. Thank you for providing such unwavering support to the families in our community. I have the privilege to work with relief nurseries across the state of Oregon, and I am proud to come from a community like ours who show up for each other and lead by example. Thank you for providing consistent support to families like the one you're about to meet, whose hard work and unbreakable spirit inspire me every day.
When I started with Family Place, I was actually living in a different county. I wouldn't say the most challenging part would be my kids or what they put me through. It was actually what other adults put me through. I was in a semi-abusive home with my kids, and I got out of that situation. And learning that I wasn't gonna put up with other people, other adults, and that my kids coming first, I think was the hardest part of being a parent, because I still love some of those people that were hurting me, even to this day. I didn't have the resources set up before I found out I was pregnant, so finding out on top of everything, it was complicated. And most of the time while I was pregnant and right when Abraham was born, I had to work. I worked until the last month, until I gave birth. Family Place came around and you guys were like, you guys need help. Let's step in and see if we can help. And I was provided clothes and resources, diapers sometimes when things were tight, and care. I was provided care. It sort of changed my whole world. From that point on, you guys started teaching me about discipline and safety and just emotional safety as well. And without you guys, it might have taken me another 2 years to realize that I actually wasn't in a safe place with my kids, and I wasn't actually in an environment that would help them succeed in life. And I was also failing to succeed in life, and my depression wasn't getting better. You guys were like a first step into a new foundation of me leaving and finding a better place for my kids. My favorite thing about being a parent is getting to watch my kids work through something difficult. Seeing the success and how excited they are when they finally get something right. It makes me proud that they're happy, but it also gives me a little party dance for myself because I helped with that. I needed my kids to get out of my own shell, and because of my kids, I've learned about me more as a person, and I've been able to grow. Watching them grow has pushed me to be the best mom I can be, best person I can be even. I have a lot more compassion for people now because of my own kids. The longer I got involved and got help and talked to people, I think the key is you need to talk to people, but with Family Place, they made it easy. There was always somebody available to talk to. They connect you to so many different places that it's always just sort of feels like you have a safety net underneath you that you didn't have before. You always had something on your tool belt to help me and my family out. It's really underrated just how much you guys supported me, and if you're doing that with me, I just can't believe what you're doing with all these other people. They taught me to stand on my own feet and to teach myself every day that I can do it. Yeah, that I can do it. That they gave me the resources. So now I've learned how to do it myself. Thank you for supporting the Family Place and families like mine. Without your support, I might still be in an abusive situation, and you've opened a door for me. Thank you.
At this time, I think Kara is going to come back up here and bring a special guest up here with us. I think we're going to get to say thank you and meet Rachel. Is Rachel here? Can you please give a big round of applause for Rachel and celebrate the growth that she's made with all. Thank you so much, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel, for being so brave to share your story with all of us and all of those people that are here at home. So thank you again to Rachel and Kara. Right, now it's time for our paddle raise, and I'd like to invite Francisco Stoller to join me here on the stage. He's going to help us out with the paddle raise because we've got people at home who are also going to be raising their paddles. So thank you to my friend here and auction committee chair Francisco Stoller for being here during such a special moment and helping me on stage tonight. And we're going to start our paddle raise, and he's going to help me out with things at home. So the way the paddle raise works is I'll call out a dollar amount. If you'd like to donate that dollar amount directly to a family place, you're going to raise your paddle, and I will thank you and recognize you. And then Francisco here will take a look at the ones coming in online. So we're going to start with $2,500. If you would like to give $2,500 right now in the paddle raise to a family place, please raise your paddle right now for $2,500. Is there anyone in the room that would like to raise their paddle for $2,500? Anyone online for $2,500? And if we don't, that's okay. We'll go to another giving level that some people might feel comfortable with. Looks like we don't have anyone online. So let's start with $1,000. If you'd like to raise your bid card for $1,000 right now for a paddle raise for a family place, thank you to buyer 174 for $1,000. Thank you to buyer 193 for $1,000. Thank you to buyer 203 for
$2,500.
$2,500 to buyer 203. Thank you for $2,500. Anyone else at the $1,000 giving level? Thank you to buyer 194 for $1,000. Thank you to buyer 120 for $1,000. Let's give all those donators a big round of applause, please.
And you at home, feel free anytime to donate. We would love to see you.
Now at the $500 level, we have an anonymous match of up to $6,000. So every time you raise your paddle for $500, you can double it. Thank you to buyer 138 for $500. Thank you to buyer 128 for $500. Thank you to buyer 157 for $500. Thank you to buyer 109 for $500. Thank you to buyer 213 for $500. Thank you to buyer 212 for $500. Thank you to buyer 187 for $500.
And we have Doris online. Thank you, Doris, so much.
Thank you to buyer 130 for $500. Thank you to buyer 192 for $500. Thank you to buyer 108 for $500. Any other $500 donators in the room?
Right here.
Oh, thank you to buyer 146 for $500. Oh, thank you to buyer 149 for $500. And thank you to buyer 116 for $500. All right, let's see. Anyone else? Give the $500 donators a big round of applause, please. Our next level of giving is $250. If you'd like to raise your paddle for $250, please do so right now. Thank you to buyer 105 for $250. Thank you to buyer 195 for $250. Thank you to buyer 180 for $250. Thank you to buyer 112 for $250. Thank you to buyer 115 for $250. Anyone else at the $250 level? Round of applause for all the $250 donators, please. All right, at this time, our last level of giving tonight for now is $100. So if you'd like to donate $100, please raise your bid card. Thank you to buyer 147 for $100. Thank you to buyer 121 for $100. Thank you to buyer 119 for $100. Thank you to buyer 122 for $100. Thank you to buyer 220 for $100. Thank you to buyer 200 for $100. Thank you to buyer 237 for $100. Thank you to buyer 240 for $100. Thank you to buyer 238 for $100. Thank you to buyer 106 for $100. Thank you to buyer 131 for $100. Thank you to buyer 219 for $100. Thank you to buyer 124 for $100. Thank you to buyer 102 for $100. Thank you to buyer 191 for $100. Thank you to buyer 150 for $100. Thank you to buyer 144 for $100. Thank you to buyer 165 for $100. Thank you to buyer 107 for $100. Thank you to buyer 126 for $100.
Interrupt really quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Megan M. Thank you, Megan M.
Megan
Anybody
M
else
at
online
home?
that's watching? Again, feel free. We would love to see you.
Thank you to buyer 210 for $100. Thank you to buyer 162 for $100. Thank you to buyer 176 for $100.
Emily K. Good listening. Anybody else? We would love your money. Keep it coming.
Just click that little green button at
Yes.
home. If you're at home, click the green button. Thank you to buyer 101 for $100. Thank you to buyer 217 for $100. Thank you to buyer 215 for $100. Thank you to buyer 123 for $100. Thank you to buyer 179 for $100. And thank you to buyer 175 for $100. And thank you to buyer 201 for $100. Give everybody a big round of applause. Just raised a
Yes.
lot of money in a short period of
Yes.
time. Buyer 207. One more $100 at 207.
Oh, Miriam V too. Miriam V, thank you.
And Miriam B at home. Fran, can you believe how much money we just raised in a short period of time?
No, I cannot.
Hey, I'm excited to hear more about our live auction items. So now we're going to transition into our live auction items because I think you've been on that live auction
Yes, I
committee
have been.
and you've been working pretty hard to get these live auction items.
Not as hard as Emily, but yes, I have been working.
All right. Tell us what we first have, Fran.
All right, live auction number 1 is going to be a private chocolate making class. So gather your friends or family for this private chocolate making class for 4. It's a fun and educational night taught by the chocolatier Joe Vadney at Vadney Chocolate Company here in McMinnville. It's going to be hands-on instruction to learn how chocolate is made all the way from the chocolate bean to the chocolate bar. I actually had a conversation with chocolatier Joe, and he knows a lot about chocolate, and he was really excited about telling you the history of chocolate all the way through. I would imagine, does anybody here like chocolate?
Raise your bid paddle if you like. Raise your bid paddle if you like chocolate.
Okay, we can start.
They're smart people.
Yes.
Okay, let's start the bidding at $100. Who wants 4 chocolatier John Vadney for $100? Do I see $100 anywhere in the room? Just raise your bid card. $100, thank you very much. How about $150? I've got $100 now. Do I see $150? $150 now. Do I see $200? $150 is my current bid. I'm looking for $200. I've got $150. I'm looking for $200. How about $250? $250 right back at you. Now I'm looking at $300. I got $250 as my bid in the room. I'm looking for $300. $250 to bid now. Do I see see 300. I got 250 looking for $300. $250 going once. Do I see $300? $250 going twice. Do I see $300? I got $300 up front.
Yes.
Now do I see $350? I've got $300 now. Do I see $350? $300 for 4 people looking for $350. $300 going once. $300 going twice. Do I see $350? Sold for $300 to buyer number 181. Some of you that are fanning yourself with your bid cards, I might get a little confused if you're fanning yourself with your bid card, because I'm really looking for bid cards when I'm up here. So just be careful. Fan between the auction items if you could. What do we have next, Fran?
Okay, next up is 2 nights in Sun River. Retreat to Central Oregon's most beloved vacation location in Sun River. Spend 2 glorious nights in Top Flight 28 within walking distance to the Deschutes River. This beautiful 3-bed, 3-bath home sleeps 8. It has 2 suites with ensuite bathrooms, fast Wi-Fi. It's got a private hot tub. It has AC. It's wheelchair accessible. There are no barriers to you going and enjoying yourself here. It's got a king master suite, a queen master suite, and a queen bedroom. There's room for the whole family. There are some exclusion dates, which include Memorial Day and Labor Day. And all holiday period. I feel like I should read this super fast. And Oregon Spring Break. But we all know that's going during the fall and winter is the best time to be near the mountain. So please, we have
2 nights in
2
Sun
nights
River.
in Sun River.
2 nights in Sun River. Let's start the bidding at $200. Do I see 200? I got 2. How about $300? I got 3. How about 4? I got 3 in the way back. Do I see 400? 400 right here. Now do I see 5? 500 in the 500 over there. Now how about 6? 600 now do I see 7? I've got 600 right here. Do I see $700? $600 a bid. Now do I see 700? 700 now do I see 8? I got $700 a bid. Now do I see 800? 800 right there. Now do I see 9? 800 is a current bid. I'm looking for $900. 800. I got $900. How about 1,000? We got to get to 1,000 on one of these. $900 is a bid. Do I see $1,000? I got $900 to go to Sun River for 2 nights. Sleeps a lot of people. $1,000. Sorry, I saw this one here first. How about 1,100? 1,100. How about 1,200? I got 1,100 as a bid. Now do I see 1,200? I got 1,100 looking for 12. $1,100. Do I see $1,200 anywhere? $1,100 going once. Do I see $1,200? $1,100 going twice. Do I see $1,200 anywhere in the room? 2 nights in Sun River. $1,200 right there.
Yes.
Now do I see 13? I got 12. Now looking for 1,300. I got 12. Now do I see 13 anywhere? $1,200 a bid. Now do I see 13? Anyone at home? You can bid.
Right.
1,300 right here. How about 14? I got 1,300. Now do I see 1,400? $1,300 looking for 14. $1,300 going once. Do I see 1,400? $1,300 going twice. Now do I see 1,400? Sold for $1,300 to buyer 162.
All right.
What's up next?
Up next is 1 week in Palm Springs. Yes. Escape the wet and cold this winter with a 7-day stay in a 2-bedroom unit at the Oasis Resort in Palm Springs, California. This is a fixed date reservation. The arrival date would be Monday, December 5th, with a departure on Monday, December 12th. When it is cold and wet and gross here in Oregon, you could be in Palm Springs during that time. This lovely condo includes access to the resort's fitness center and spa, multiple pools, Wi-Fi, bicycles for touring the area, a well-appointed 2-bedroom condo with full kitchen, dining area, barbecue, and outdoor living space.
Have you been to Palm Springs?
I have been to Palm Springs.
I've been to Palm Springs also, and have you been to the farmers market in Palm Springs? Is incredible. Palm Springs is super fun. I love hiking up there. It's incredible. You get 1 full week. So who wants to go to Palm Springs? I see some people raising their hands, but not their bid cards. So, hey, how about we start the bidding at $500? Who wants to go to Palm Springs for a week for $500? How about 6? $600? How about 7? $700? How about 8? I got $700 over here now to see $800. I've got $700. I'm looking for $800 to go to Palm Springs. $800 now to see $9. $800 is my current bid. I'm looking for $9. $900 now to see $1,000. Remember at home, just click on that green button and you can bid right now. I've got $900 looking for $1,000. $900 to bid now to see $1,000. $1,000 right here. How about $1,100? I've got $1,000 looking for. I got $1,100 right here. How about $12? $1,100 to bid now to see $12. $1,200. How about $13? I got $1,200 right here now to see $13. $1,200. I got $13. How about $14? I got $1,300 now to see $14. $1,300. I'm looking for $1,400. 14 new bidder over there. Now looking for $15. I got $1,400 now to receive $15. Remember to click that green button. I got $14. Looking for $15. $1,400 going once. $1,400 going twice. I'm looking for $1,500. All bids in. Don't regret it. Sold for $1,400 to buyer number. I need your buyer number. 186. All right. What's up next?
All right. Up next is the Bespoke Foodie Pizza Making Experience. Be ready to bid for the pizza event of a lifetime. Gather your group of foodie friends and have a special experience conveniently at your home. Bespoke Pizza Making class and dinner for 8. The chef and owner, who is Bubba King, who owns Honey Pie Pizza. Not going to play favorites, but they're the best pizza in the valley. So Bubba with Honey Pie Pizza is going to come over to your house and will bring high-end ingredients to your home and show you and a group of friends how to truly make gourmet pizza. I spoke with Bubba, and he said he's going to start with a proper dough recipe, teach you how to handle the dough, and take you all the way through, and they're going to bring even like a pizza-making situation, a pizza oven to your house situation. So a signature cocktail and wine pairing is also part of the evening's festivities. They do have gluten-free and dairy-free options, which can be accommodated if they're planned ahead. This just has to be on a mutually agreed-upon date, and Bubba is at times flexible, and he would be actually really flexible for this situation. He loves a family place.
Who wants to make pizza with Bubba? Come on, that seems like a lot of fun. I got a couple people interested up here. Let's start the bidding at $200. I got 2. Whoa. Bubba's popular.
This is Bubba.
I've got 2. I've got 300. How about 400? 500. 600. 700.
Let's go.
I've got 700 to bid now. Do I see 800? I got $700. Do I see $800? I've got 700 right here. Do I see 800 anywhere? I've got 700. Oh, 800, thank you very much. 900 right back at you. How about 1,000? I got $1,000. How about 1,100? 1,100. How about 12? 1,200. How about 13? I got 12. Looking for 1,300. 13 now to see 14. 14 now to see 15. 15 now to see 16. 16 now to see 17. I got 16 now to see 1,700. I got 16 up front. Looking for 1,700. 17. How about 18? 1,700 bid now to see 18. 1,800. How about 1,900? I got 1,800. 1,900. How about 2,000? I got 1,900 bid. Do I see 2,000? 1,900, 2,000, $2,000. How about 2,100? I got 2,000. You can bid online. Click that green button. $2,000 now. Do I see 2,100? $2,000 going once. Do I see 2,100 anywhere? $2,000 going twice.
Pizza
All
with
bids
Bubba.
in. Sold for $2,000 to buyer 174.
All right. And I believe this is our finale. It's a Hawaiian vacation with 2 Alaska Airline tickets. So pack your bags for paradise on the island of Kauai. With a 5-night stay in a 1-bedroom condo with accommodations for 4. And to be honest, we have an air mattress there. My wife and I donated this. So there's an air mattress there, so like more than that. No, I'm just kidding. Well, 4 to 6-ish, depending on if you like air mattresses to sleep on. All right, this experience includes 2 Alaska Airlines round-trip tickets, airfare up to $1,250 each. The condo features 2 full lanais with ocean views, air conditioning, Wi-Fi, cable, and has access to 3 pools, hot tubs, and grill. And I will say there's a lot of beautiful beaches there to go see.
All right, we got Kauai. Includes airfare up to $1,250 for each ticket. I'm going to start the bidding for, how many nights is this?
I think it's 5.
5
Is that what it
nights?
said? 5 nights.
$2,000. I'm going to start the bidding at 2. Got
Yes.
2 right here. How about 2,500? 2,500. 3,000. 3,500. No, 3,000. 3,500 in the back. I'm looking for 4,000. $4,000. How about 4,500? I got $4,000 as my current bid. I'm looking for 4,500. $4,000 to go to Thank you. 4,500 right there now to a C5. I've got 4,500 looking for 5,000. 4,500. I'm looking for $5,000. $4,500 in the back. I'm looking for 5,000 anywhere. 4,500 going once. I'm looking for $5,000. 4,500 going twice. Do I see $5,000? Any new bidders? Anybody online? Just click that green button.
What?
Wait, $5,000. Thank you very much. New bidder, 5,000. Now looking for 5,500. I got 5,000 now to see 5,500. You can let him have the bid card. Okay, 5,000. I'm looking for 5,500.
Give it back.
I got 5,000 over here now to see 5,500 anywhere. 5,000 to see 5,500. 5,000 going once. 5,500 new bidder. I got 5,500 in new bidder. Now I'm looking for 6,000. I got 5,500 looking for 6,000. $5,500 going once. Do I see $6,000 anywhere? $5,500 going twice. Do I see 6,000? Sold for $5,500 to buyer 1-4. Was that 143? Yes, 143.
Thank you.
All right, that was pretty incredible.
That was amazing.
Thank you to all of you who have been bidding and generously giving here tonight. It's time for a little more fun, and it's something called the last battle, okay? So this is the last battle, and here's what we're going to do. We have a case of delicious Oregon wine that you can take home here tonight. Now, what you do is, if you raise your bid card, you're going to donate $50 to a family place, and you will get that case of wine if you're the last person to raise your bid card for $50. You can raise your bid card multiple times for $50 to get that case of wine. So let's see who wants the case of wine more, and you can bid online too. Just click that green button online, and you will be able to bid or raise your paddle for $50. So who would like a case of Oregon wine for simply donating $50 to a family place? Anyone want to raise their paddle? Thank you to buyer 211, donates $50 and now is going to go home with a case of wine. Oh. But wait, buyer, what number is that? 202 is donating $50 and now has the case of wine. But wait, buyer 121 has it for $50 and is now going to take home the case of wine. Thank you to buyer 210 for $50, is now going to have the case of wine. So 210 is going to take the case of wine home. But wait, 236 says...
I have Darrow over here too now.
Oh.
Darrow came in after.
Darrow came in after 236.
Yes,
so now we have Darrow has it online. He's going to donate $50 and take home the case of wine with anyone in the room. Thank you to buyer 155 who would like to donate $50 and take the case of wine home. So anyone else want to donate $50 to take this case of wine home? Thank you to buyer 161 for $50. Thank you to buyer 176 now has it for $50. Now watch this, everybody. Going once, 176 got it. Going twice, who else wants it? Yeah, see, I knew it. 236 has it for $50. Then 107 has it for $50. 107's got it for $50, taking home the case of wine. But wait, 236 would like it for $50. Another $50, thank you, 236. 236 has it going once. Oh, but wait, 151 would like to take it for $50.
It's just $50. You'll get it next, I bet.
151 has it. 151's got it going once. 151's got it going twice. All bids it. Oh. Thank you to 204 for $50. Thank you to 210 for $50. Thank you to 155 now has it, donating $50. 155's got it for $50 going once. Thank you to 179 for $50. 179's got it. Going once, going twice.
Right here.
236 and 191 for $50. Thank you to 191 now has it, is going to take home that case of wine. 191's got it for $50. Don't forget at home you can click on that green button.
I bet the next one gets it.
236 for $50. 191 again for $50. 191's got it going once. 191's got it go.
Oh.
Did you?
No, we have Darrow. We have Darrow.
Darrow's
came
got
in
it
again.
Darrow online, 191 again for $50. 191's got it going once. 191's got it going twice. You guys, you're killing me. Okay, raise your paddle. 159 has it for $50. Then I saw 107 raise her paddle for $50.
We have Jim. Jim S. just came in.
Jim S. online for $50.
I promise
236 back in the game. 236 or another $50 for that case of wine. 236 has it. She's bid multiple times. 236 going once. 236 going twice. 119 wants to take it away from 236.
I feel like he's played this game before.
He has.
Jeff.
All right, 119's got it for $50. 119 going once. 119 going twice. 171, and then I saw 138. Thank you very much. 138's got it. 123. Oh, sorry, 123. 123's got it. 123's got it for 50. Going up. 236 has it again. 236 going once. 236 going twice. All bids in. Sold. The buyer 236. She gets a case of wine. Otherwise, we'd be here all night long.
Which would be fine, but awesome. Well, thank you for this incredible show of support for a family place and the vulnerable families we are privileged to walk alongside of each day. It means so much to all of us, and I know it means so much to the family, so thank you all so very much.
Thank you, Fran. Appreciate it. Give big. Yeah, don't leave because we have a dessert dash and we have the heads and tails game. So a huge thank you to Fran for helping me. Give him a big round of applause for helping me up here tonight. And thank you to all of the generous donors, Esther, Jordan, Don D, Kara, and Francisco again. Thank you for joining me. And another big thank you to all of our sponsors. I also want to thank our production partners who made tonight possible. And to our friends online, this live broadcast will soon be posted with a shareable link. And we ask you all to share that link with everyone you know and rally your communities to support a family place at this critical time. And remember, our online auction and raffle sales close on Monday, October 10th at noon. So we still have some amazing items up for grab, like local getaways, high-end wine tours, fine art, jewelry, home decor, and dining experience. And make sure you get a raffle ticket. You could win 3 cases of high-end Oregon wine to stock your cellar for the winter. So thank you, all of you online, for attending. For those of you in the room, we have a couple more games to play, and we wish you and your family at home safety and love, and thank you all online for your support.
pretty in the sky are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find